Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes, and welcome to another Order 66 video guide. So I finally got my Jocasta new up and running with Kelleran back. So today I did a lot of testing today, just a little bit different team comps, different turn order, different mods, different starting sequence, who to go first after in terms of the enemies. And I did put together now kind of like a sequence where the total eliminates RNG for me here on tier 6, so that's Relic 8 units. I tried it like 20 times in a row, no issues whatsoever. So on this one I just want to share with you what I found out. Now before we go in there, just a couple of obviously mechanics we need to pay attention here in the raid for today. I'm not going to go for everything, it's too much. I'll just, as always in my guides, just highlight the key things. One thing to note is here Apo, because with his unique Vader's Fist, Dark Side Clone Troopers gain 5 speed for each opponent, doubled for unaligned Force users and Jedi opponents. So the more Jedi you bring, the faster they will be. Now in terms of the base speed for Apo, on Relic 8 tier, he's at 295. And then Fox is at 315 speed, so just something to bear in mind. We'll have to look at speeds. And also in terms of the hero bonuses, just want to highlight here that Kelleran bag, while he has full health, he has plus 25% speed. So at obviously the start of the battle, he's got full health, so he gets lots of speed, so you don't really have to focus so much for him on speed. So just kind of key mechanics, and now let's go ahead here. Now in terms of the actual bonuses we get here, it's whatever for Jedi Vanguard, nothing really to mention. So let me just show you the team that I have here. So this is all Relic 8 and tier 6, I got 4 Jedi. Now the only here real investment for me personally was Jocasta. Like I had Kelleran back right at Relic 7 for bow unlock requirements. I believe Shaak is a Relic 7 requirements for someone, probably Jedi Master Kenobi, right? So I just had to bump them up to Relic 8, so not, that big of an investment. Plo already, you will have a Relic 8 there for Ahsoka farm, mine's at Relic 9 because of his ship, because I was doing some testing. So the only real investment for me was Jocasta new, so, relatively, for me personally, low investment squad. Now let's go and have a look at the mechanics and the mods. Again, just gonna highlight the key things. Now, for Kelleran back, because of that plus 25% speed, from the hero bonus here, speed is not like that important for him. You really want to focus on as much protection as you can, and that's because it's actually not in his leadership. Is it here? Yeah, there we go. So Kelleran back, for each stack of Padawan lessons, then he gives out everybody. So for each stack we gain 5% offense. So the more protection he has, the more stacks of Padawan lessons he gives out. Now in terms of his leadership, we gain plus 30 speed, so this will obviously come into play once we're calculating speeds. And also a key thing to point out here is that Jedi allies gain foresight at the start of each turn. Okay, so just keep foresight on the back of your mind for the time being. It plays a key role in this one. And then speaking of foresight, Kelleran back also on his basic, he gives foresight to random ally who doesn't already have it. Again, more foresight. And obviously we got here the mass assist gives offense up to everybody, and obviously then Kelleran back calls himself to assist, again putting foresight on the team. Foresight again is gonna be important. Now in terms of the modding, you really want to focus completely on protection. Now I do have speed set on him because he does need some speed, but nothing too crazy. What you really want to focus on is as much protection as you can. As you can see, mine is at 152,000. I appreciate that's a lot. It may not be realistic for everybody. Just do the best that you can. I didn't sort my mods by speed when I was modding. So for example, for the square and the diamond, I actually just I sorted them according to percentage protection. So I found this one with 11% protection, this one's got 9% protection, and all the other 4, they have to be protection primary, which means that you will not be able to get protection percentage secondary. So here for these ones I set the filter to protection primary and then sorted them by flat protection. So as you can see here I got 3500 protection extra, here we got 2800, 3500, and on here we've got 2000 extra protection. So that's how I modded my Kelleran back. Again, all of these mods had some already secondary speed, which again helps, but still primary focus for Kelleran back should really be protection, as much protection as you can. So his total stats will look like this for me. So 150k protection, 287 speed, but remember we do get 25% of extra speed with a hero bonus. And then the other stats, nothing really important for him, is really yeah, speed and protection. So that's Kelleran back. Now let's go back to the foresight, right, that I was mentioning. Kelleran back, you get foresight at the start and he's spreading, you know, his basic. Now why is that important? Is it in this ability? Let me try and find it. Yeah, there we go. So in Jedi Archivist for Jocasta new, whenever she or an enemy gains a foresight, dispel it, and then she will gain 20% turn meter. So basically the start of the battle, she gets foresight from leadership, right, from Kelleran back, and she gets 20% turn meter. So Jocasta, same like Kelleran back, she's going to be fast out of the gate because of this, so you don't have to focus too much on speed when it comes to her mods. You just really want to load her with as much offense as possible, as much offense as you can. And also worth mentioning, while, you know, Kelleran back, after the initial sequence, he's using his basic, right? She's constantly dispelling foresight, and if all of your other guys have foresight, right, then constantly he's putting foresight on her, feeding 20% her meter every time. So, you know, Jocasta noob will be getting lots of turns because of this. Her other abilities you just use, and then, you know, you bring out the shotgun, and once that happens, you know, you basically win. Now in terms of the modding, it's gonna be similar, like, I guess, Kelleran back just gonna focus on one stat, and that is offense. So in terms of the arrow, square, triangle, and cross, all primary offense. So like I did with protection for Kelleran back here, in the filter I put primary offense, and then I just sorted by flat offense. So we got 200 offense there, no offense there. We got 80 offense there, and we've got another 200 offense there. And then for the diamond and circle, primaries don't matter. I just sorted them based on some offense. I got 5% offense there. And then this mod actually had better mod on her, but I wanted to slow her down so she doesn't go first. So I put a bit weaker mod on her. And then in terms of her total stats, let's go and check it out. Speed at 276. And then her special damage, because she's doing special damage, is 15.7k. So there you go. Kelleran back, all protection. Jocasta new, all offense. Some speed naturally will be anyway from the mods, because they get a bunch of extra speed bonus turn meter from elsewhere anyways. Shakti, to be honest, whatever really, just bear speed in mind, right? So we got 4 Jedi on the team, which means they will be getting plus 40 speed, which will bring Fox to 355 and Apo to 335, I believe. So Shakti at this point, when we're getting 30 speed from Kelleran back lead, she will be faster than Apo, but slower than Fox. So maybe having a bit more speed on her wouldn't be bad. I don't know. It's just what I had on her. And then Plo Koon. This is probably gonna be, at least in this lineup with the strategy I'm about to show you, it's gonna be the hardest requirement in terms of modding. You need a lot of speed on this guy because he's naturally very slow. So basically you have to get him at minimum to 306 speed to eliminate RNG. If you have him slower, can still win. That I'm about to show you, because sometimes you do enough damage to just, you know, get rid of the clone at the start. But for most cases, there's just a sliver of health on them, and in this case, basic from pro would finish them. So minimum 360 speed. So this is the only like real remodding that I had to do. And I guess I'm not gonna be remodding. This is just gonna be in a standard set for Plo for the next year, unless obviously we figure out different incomes in the future when we have other units. For now, as you can see, just focus on speed. 25 speed here, 25 speed, 26 speed, 26, 27, and obviously speed arrow. Other stats don't matter. He just needs to be minimum 300 speed, 306 speed, and that's it. Alright, so that's the mods, that's the mechanics, some of the key abilities, and let's just go ahead, hop in the battle, and let me show you the starting sequence. Again, no RNG in this one at all, if you do get obviously mods to a place where you can do what you need to do. So you can see here, plus 25% speed over for Kelleran back. He will go first. Jocasta is getting 20% her meter because she dispelled Foresight, so they will go first. So what I'll do now here, I will target Oppo, because if you let him leave, you know, they can nuke one of your guys out and then you may need to restart. So to avoid restarting, when I was doing testing, I just had success going for Oppo here. There we go. Okay, and let's go ahead, just use the special here with Jocasta. We got him in the red. And now with Shakti, I will call here Jocasta for the assist, and down he goes. So as you can see in this case, I did enough damage. I really didn't need Plow in there. But often you don't get to do that. Then you need Plow's basic to take down Oppo. So let's restart and see if we can get less favorable start. I just want to show you different RNG there, because this is kind of the best case scenario, right? When you actually don't need Plow, because then you could, I guess you could even free man it in that regard. But let's go ahead and see. So we're gonna do the same, just do mass assist here. Okay, there we go. Do a special. Man, I'm too good. Looks like we're gonna finish him again. Okay. Alright, well, we'll just keep going. So now we're just gonna go after Fox. Let's go ahead and do basic on him. And they're gonna get a few hits out. Okay. And now I like to put here Taunt over on Plow, so they focus on him. And let's go ahead with the special ability, do a big hit over on Fox. Almost got him, and at this point you always have shotgun ready by now, so I'm gonna go ahead, pull it out. Okay, they're gonna get a few turns, which is fine. And then what I'll do here is subdue the clones, and then push some turn meter to the team with Plow. And then I'm gonna go ahead and nuke out Fox. Boom! Down he goes. Now we get to capture the flag, which will give us obviously more time to finish off the clones. Okay, that's fine. And at this point you can again go ahead, heal up a little bit team with Shakti. Basic from Plow, same like with Shakti, is actually dispelling buffs, which is nice. And then these guys are now hiding, unfortunately, in stealth, but if we can bring them out of stealth with this ability right here, get them out, and let's see if we can finish them. Got one down, the other one not quite. Oh, we got him from the counterattacks. And at this point, obviously, once you make it for the first wave with all the captive Jedi alive, you're basically guaranteed an easy win. So let's go ahead and retreat, just to show you again. With this particular lineup, this particular mod setup that I showed you, 0 RNG. I get through it every single time. So let me see if I can get to a point where actually Plow does his thing with the basic. But looks like we're doing a lot of damage, so again we might not need Plow in this one. Let's see. Yeah, okay, let's back out. Alright, so let's try again. I just want to come to a point here where actually Plow gets to do something, right? Let's go ahead. Get a mass assist on Oppo. Okay. Big hit. Okay, so this time the ability blocks Shakti, so I can't call Jocasta for the assist. And this time, there we go. Plow will do what Plow needs to do, use the basic and take down Oppo. And that's it. So, you know, sometimes, like, you know, for example, there was ability block, wasn't able to call Jocasta for the assist, or sometimes even after Jocasta's assist, I have Oppo in red, and that's where then Plow's basic comes in handy, finishing off Oppo, and from here on out is basically the same. Just gonna put here Taunt on Plow, do a big hit over on Fox. I'm gonna subdue the clones now. Okay, some counterattacks, and then Plow comes in with a turn meter boost, and here we can now call Jocasta for the assist, finish off Fox. Okay. Alright, so we lost Plow there, that's a first. Anyway, a little bit different RNG, but you know, we'll just get through it. At this point we are good to go. We can capture the flag, and then let's see if we can get rid of the disguised clones. Assist over here should finish him up. Okay. Alright. Sure, do some of that. Do a special over here. Do you know what? Let's bring this guy out of stealth. Do some of that. Basic, and at this point we can just hit autoplay. And we should be good to go. Alright, I'll just go ahead and maybe target one of these sides. Oh, he went into stealth. That's fine, I guess. Okay, take you down. Target the other clone. Target this guy's clone. Oh, he's in stealth. Alright, will they? Yep, they rescue the Jedi. Let's go again and go after the other guys. Yeah, A down. Target this clone, target the other clone. Okay. Alright, the last Jedi rescued, and now we just have the final showdown with Vader, which we should be able to win handily here. Alright, what you got for us, Lord Vader? Okay, right. Boom, and that's basically it. So the trick really with this raid is getting through the first wave. So, you know, in those odd occasions where, you know, if you do get a bad run, after, you know, 10 seconds you back out, go back in again. It's not like Naboo raid where maybe you were playing for 10 minutes and you just didn't make it to the last wave, they got enraged and you couldn't max out score. So I'm gonna go ahead, submit that, and you know, enjoy my first max score here at Relic 8. So there you go, guys. Hopefully this video was useful and helpful, just showing you my team, my mods, and the strategy that eliminates all RNG out of the battle, for me at least. So far I did now, including today's recording, like 25 battles. Got through first wave with the starting sequence, no issues whatsoever. Again, you've seen there are situations where you actually don't need Plow, where you just kind of nuke out Alpo fast enough, but you know, a lot of times, maybe at least 50% of the time, I needed Plow there just to finish off Alpo, and also his turn meter boost is nice. So overall, aside from heavily investing obviously in Jocasta new from, I think she was like Relic 5 before, because I didn't really have use for her. The other guys were like Relic 7 or Plow the Relic 9, so just, you know, a bit of a small investment to get a max score quite easily. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one, but until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.